Yo, 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 Michael here, 250 Gemstones Exchange. This is where I give you guys great content. And in exchange, you guys leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Hopefully all three of the above. And don't be afraid to share my video. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever. Move me around, move me around. 250 Gemstones family. We need to talk. We're on our way to 300. Can y'all believe that? Can y'all believe that? For all of those that just subscribe, thank you so much. Those of you who have been rocking with me since day one, ever so gracious. Ever so gracious. 300. Fellas, my analytics say most of my audience are men, so I need to know. Send me a, what you call that, comment. Leave a comment. Thumbs up. Leave a like and a thumbs up. A thumbs up emoji if you like the movie 300. Let me tell you about that movie 300. That's one of my favorite movies for many reasons. Of course, the violence. But is what Leonidas and what the Spartans stood for. They did not take no shit. You understand what I'm saying? They did not take no shit. It was very apparent that these guys, these men, these young men, these boys were trained to murder people. Okay? It seemed like the Persians didn't understand that. One of my favorite scenes, and I want y'all to let me know what's y'all favorite scenes. And ladies, y'all can chime in too. My top scene is when that guy with the nose ring, he was on the horse. He had that goddamn turban, he had that sheet on his head, and he was talking about Spartans, lay down your weapons. Lay down your weapons. Have you heard about what these motherfuckers do to people? Have you heard about their reputation? What they have to do to even become a Spartan warrior? Have you heard they're one of the greatest warriors to ever walk the planet Earth in mankind's history? Have you heard? Have you seen the shields? Have you seen the swords? Have you seen the spears? Have you seen the bronze armor? Now in the movie they didn't have the bronze color. I don't know why Hollywood have all their flesh out and their torso out, because the actual Spartans had bronze color armor that covered their neck all the way down to their waist, and they even had some to cover their legs too. So they had armor from pretty much from neck to toe, neck to ankles. Did you see the long red capes flowing in the wind, letting you know they are about their mother effing business? Did you not see that? What, you ain't got ears? So what the Spartans, they showed this mofo better than they can tell him. He say, Spartans, lay down your weapons. There were all the Spartans were like in the cave. The 300 Spartans, they were in the cave. Like you really couldn't see them in the scene. And all you saw was that mother effing spear come to that horseback rider's chest. They didn't even say nothing. They didn't do no chanting. They didn't do no who. They chucked a spear at his bitch ass. That's what you call setting the goddamn tone. Men set the goddamn tone. I don't give a damn what nationality you are. You are a goddamn man. Set the tone. You ain't got to kill nobody, but you know what I mean. You want something, work hard, go get it. Move around, build a team. Your team suck, do it yourself. It's going to take a little bit longer, but do what you got to do to get what you want. Take care of your goddamn body. Eat right. Watch these women. Watch these niggas too. Set the tone. That's one of my favorite scenes. Didn't say anything. It was about action. Spartans did not utter a word. His punk ass fell off the horse. My other scene, and this is before the wars kicked off. Both of these scenes before the war officially kicked off, is when the black bald head dude from Africa, they kicked his ass into the bottomless pit. First off, how is a bottomless pit even built? Can y'all leave a comment and let me know how is a bottomless pit built? I don't know if it was fictional, but they said it was a bottomless pit. Or then I heard it was a very, 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 very deep pit. It had a bottom. It was like, but it seemed like it never ended. I think they exaggerated the description, but it was actually a very, very deep pit that actually had a bottom. Then I heard it was an actual bottomless pit, like in the Bible. So y'all let me know, was it bottomless or was it deep than a mofo? Nevertheless, that bald-headed African nigga was running his mouth to King Leonidas. He said, "You disrespect my wife. You come over here with heads of dead kings." The messenger tried to scare Leonidas, like, "Hey, these Persians are coming. Look what they doing to all the kings in the other regions. Hit all these skulls. And then you want to come over here and talk about respect?" Oh, what did Leonidas say? What did Leonidas say after this? I remember he said, he looked at his queen. I know Leonidas looked at his queen, and the queen was just as ruthless. She was fine too. Leonidas' wife was fine. And I would never mess with her. I ain't trying to get my head chopped off. But she fine. She fine now. Them Greek women, ooh, long, coarse, dark, curly hair. Ooh, them eyebrow, long eyebrow. Lord have mercy, they fine. Petite. She gave Leonidas a head nod. Mm-hmm. And Leonidas kicked that nigga in the bottomless pit. Out of there. Because, hold on, y'all. What made that scene so significant, most of the time, that's why the African was shocked. The African was shocked that Leonidas was putting his aggression on him, because the term "don't kill the messenger," Leonidas said, "We don't take any threats. We don't take any type of notion that we need to submit to anybody. It ain't going down, homeboy. Get your black ass in that goddamn pit. Shut the fuck up." Ooh, excuse my language. I love that scene. Kick that nigga right in his chest. And then when Leonidas went up against Xerxes, and Xerxes wanted Leonidas to kneel, talking about, "If you kneel to me, your God." Leonidas said, "I already got my God, and you ain't it." Kneel to me, Leonidas. That's what he said. Leonidas was very arrogant. He was very cocky. He was very confident in his killing ability and his leadership. Very, very, very confident. Self-aware. You understand what I'm saying? 300. He said, "There is a problem with me kneeling to you. See, the thing, killing all those men left a nasty cramp in my leg." That's what he told it. That's what he told that so-called God. That the guy was pissed off because he knew what Leonidas was saying. He ain't backing down to you. He will defile you. And King Leonidas told him, "Before I take my last breath, the world will know that even a God king can bleed." You hear what I'm saying? You ain't no damn God. Maybe a king, but you ain't no damn God. That's what Leonidas was telling him. Before the war, Leonidas said, "I take my last breath," the whole entire world would know that a God king can bleed. That's why right before Leonidas died, he threw that spear at his ass and nicked his punk ass right here. He had like all these like fruity ass piercings all over his body. Man, Spartans ain't had no goddamn piercings. They ain't no goddamn women. Soldiers. Off the porch. They were born into this lifestyle. Killing. Everybody want to talk about all these gangsters in the street. All these gangsters and all your homeboys and all you this and that. I sold this moto. Man, you niggas ain't got nothing on these boys. Let me tell you something. Youngsters. OGs. Older Gs. Triple OGs. 20s, 40s, 50s, 60 and I don't give a damn how old you is. There's always somebody doing it better than you. So you should always keep that in mind when you out there trying to get it. That means you should always be going harder. Going harder today, going harder tomorrow. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from the things you did right. You got niggas out here thinking they the most toughest niggas out here. Man, each one of those Spartan warriors averaged, in those 3 days, they averaged about 300 to 600 murders per soldier. Because the Persian army was so big. Some people say the numbers are fabricated. I think it was a lot because there was a lot of humping. You got to remember, there were no condoms back then. But I ain't gonna hold you. When I talk about that movie, man, I gets going, nigga. I gets going on that movie because it's so sad to see how the men are today getting used and abused by the old lady, getting used and abused by the system. It is so sad to see what the men have been reduced to. Not all men, but a good portion. I just wish one of our presidents cared about us like Leonidas cared about his damn nation. Oh, we'll be better off. That's a story for another day. But we on our way to 300. We are on our way to. I represent 250, but I likes that 300. I likes that 300. We are on our way. 16 subscribers away, baby. 16 away. So I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. And whatever y'all do, man, just love yourself. Love others. Don't be afraid to reach out to somebody, help somebody, because we all doing bad out here. Do what you can. What they say in the church, do what they can. Do what you can while you can. And don't take no ish. Not over here.